Royal favoritism. Vanity Fair boss told staff to go easy on Princess Beatrice and Eugenie. Welcome back to Crown Chronicles, your ultimate destination for everything royal, from the glitz and glamour of Buckingham Palace to the whispers behind the velvet curtains. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because you won't want to miss the royal revelations we uncover each week. Now, let's dive into today's story, one that has the world of media, monarchy, and ethics buzzing. A new report has surfaced suggesting that Vanity Fair's editor-in-chief, Mark Guiducci, allegedly instructed his team to go easy on Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, the daughters of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. Why? Because he's reportedly friends with them. And in the high-stakes world of royal reporting, where every word counts and every photograph can shape public opinion, this revelation raises a storm of questions. Let's rewind for a moment. Vanity Fair is known as one of the most prestigious magazines in the world, a publication that built its reputation on fearless journalism, glossy features, and sharp commentary. From Hollywood scandals to royal exposés, the magazine has never shied away from controversy. But this time, it seems the controversy might be coming from within its own walls. According to insiders, the relationship between Vanity Fair's top boss and the York sisters has blurred professional lines. Mark Guiducci, who took over the helm of the magazine in 2023, is said to have a personal friendship with Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, a relationship that allegedly influenced how the magazine covered stories about them. Sources claim that Guiducci privately told editors to soften their tone or avoid negative angles when writing about the sisters, especially during the ongoing scandal surrounding their father, Prince Andrew. Now, let's be clear, this isn't just about celebrity favoritism. It's about how royal image management works behind the scenes. In recent years, the York sisters have struggled to maintain their reputation amid the fallout from Andrew's association with Jeffrey Epstein and the loss of his royal titles. While they're not officially working royals, Beatrice and Eugenie have always been visible public figures, attending royal events, moving in elite social circles, and occasionally representing the family. But with their father's scandal continuing to cast a shadow over the family, their once charmed royal status has taken a hit. Public sympathy has wavered, and media scrutiny has intensified. So when a powerful editor with close personal ties steps in to protect their image, it naturally sparks debate about journalistic integrity, and whether the media is helping to repair the York's reputation behind closed doors. Here's where things get even more interesting. Insiders at Condé Nast, the publishing powerhouse behind Vanity Fair, reportedly expressed concern that Guiducci's closeness to the princesses could undermine the magazine's credibility. Imagine being a journalist assigned to cover the royal family, knowing that your boss might disapprove of anything remotely critical of his royal friends. How do you stay objective in that kind of environment? Some staffers allegedly whispered about unwritten rules when it came to covering Beatrice and Eugenie, guidelines that subtly shaped story angles, headlines, and photo selections. One insider reportedly said, there was definitely a sense that those two were off limits. Anything negative about them was quietly discouraged. And yet, the timing of this revelation couldn't be more dramatic. The royal family is currently navigating one of its most delicate phases in decades, with King Charles facing his own health concerns, Prince William preparing for kingship, and the Sussexes continuing their life abroad in California. Amid this shifting landscape, the York sisters are trying to redefine their public image as hardworking mothers and independent women, not as the daughters of a disgraced royal. Beatrice, married to property developer Edoardo Mapelli Mazzi, has built a quiet life balancing motherhood with charity work and business interests. Eugenie, meanwhile, splits her time between London and Portugal with husband Jack Brooksbank, working on art initiatives and environmental causes. Both have been careful to distance themselves from their father's controversies, appearing at select royal events but keeping largely under the radar. So, could Vanity Fair's supposed soft coverage be part of a bigger effort to help the sisters rebuild their reputation? Royal watchers think so. In the world of royal public relations, every article, every photograph, and every headline counts. A flattering feature in a publication like Vanity Fair can do wonders to rehabilitate an image, especially after years of scandal. But here's the twist, this isn't the first time the Yorks have had powerful media allies. Remember Sarah Ferguson's own efforts to shape her public image through interviews, memoirs, and talk shows? Fergie has always had a knack for turning public sympathy her way, and it seems her daughters may have inherited that same instinct for survival. Still, this situation highlights a much larger issue: how closely intertwined the royal family and the media truly are. While the late Queen Elizabeth II famously maintained a dignified silence, the younger generation has had to play the media game much more strategically. From Harry and Meghan's bombshell Oprah interview to William and Kate's carefully curated image, every royal knows that narrative control is power, and yet, the question remains: is it ethical for a journalist, especially one at the helm of an influential magazine, to use their position to shield royal friends? Should friendship trump fairness when it comes to reporting? Or is this simply a reminder that in the modern media landscape, personal relationships often blur professional lines? Royal commentators are already weighing in. Some say this revelation undermines public trust, suggesting that readers may start to doubt the authenticity of glossy positive royal stories. Others argue that it's no surprise, that media access to the royals has always come at a price, and that soft power relationships have been part of the royal media dance for generations. What makes this story so fascinating is that it exposes how royal image making isn't just about palaces and PR teams, it's about who controls the narrative. And when editors, journalists, and social elites are all part of the same social circles, it becomes nearly impossible to tell where friendship ends and influence begins. As the news continues to spread, Vanity Fair and Condé Nast have yet to release an official statement on the claims. Beatrice and Eugenie, as expected, have remained silent. But behind the scenes, you can bet royal advisors and PR strategists are watching closely, hoping this latest scandal fades quietly into the background. Still, for the public, it raises a powerful question: if even the most respected magazines are allegedly protecting royal reputations, can we really trust the stories we read about the monarchy? Or are we all just seeing the version of royalty that those in power want us to see? One thing's certain: the relationship between the royals and the press has never been more complicated. And as the Crown continues to navigate the challenges of modern media, we'll be here, watching every twist and turn unfold. Thank you for watching Crown Chronicles. If you enjoyed this deep dive into royal media manipulation and want more insider royal stories, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we've got plenty more royal revelations coming your way. After all, in the world of crowns and headlines, nothing is ever as polished as it seems.